Welcome back to Narrations. Some magic feels permanent, like it will always be there when you need it. Until one day, it starts to fade. Larry Daley has built a life around something extraordinary. What began as a simple night job has become a purpose, a responsibility he carries with quiet pride. Every night, as the museum comes alive, Larry is there, guiding, protecting, making sure everything stays in balance. It's no longer chaos. It's a system. A world he understands. But time moves forward. Even for magic. One evening, during a grand museum event, everything begins perfectly. The exhibits come to life, performing in front of a crowd, carefully controlled so that no one realizes what's truly happening. It's seamless. Impressive. Almost flawless. Until it isn't. Something goes wrong. Suddenly. Violently. The exhibits begin acting differently. Unstable. Aggressive. Unpredictable in ways Larry has never seen before. The monkey that once caused harmless trouble becomes hostile. The displays start malfunctioning. The balance is gone. The performance collapses into chaos. Larry struggles to contain it, trying everything he knows, but nothing works. This isn't the museum he learned to control. This is something else. And for the first time in a long time, he doesn't understand what's happening. After the chaos settles, the museum returns to stillness. Everything freezes again, as if nothing happened. But Larry knows. Something has changed. He turns to the one person who might have answers. Akhmenra. The young Egyptian pharaoh who has always been connected to the magic of the tablet. But even Akhmenra seems different. Weaker. Confused. He reveals something that shifts everything. The tablet, the source of all the magic, is deteriorating. Its power is fading. And with it, everything else will fade too. Larry listens, trying to process what that means. Because this isn't just about the museum. This is about losing everything. The life. The purpose. The people. For Larry, this isn't just magic. It's family. Determined to fix it, Larry begins searching for answers. And that's when he discovers something important. The tablet wasn't created randomly. It has a history. A place of origin. And the key to saving it might still exist. The journey leads him to a realization. To understand the tablet, he needs to go back to where it all began. London. The British Museum. But getting there isn't simple. Because the tablet, and the exhibits tied to it, must come along. Which means one thing. The journey won't just be difficult. It will be unpredictable. Larry gathers the ones he trusts the most. Jedediah. Octavius. Akhmenra. And a few others. Together, they prepare for something they've never done before. Leaving their museum. Entering a new one. But before they leave, Larry faces something personal. His son, Nick? Nick is older now. Independent. Finding his own path. And Larry feels it. That quiet distance again. Not from failure this time, but from change. Nick doesn't need him the same way anymore. And Larry doesn't know how to handle that. But there's no time to dwell. Because the magic is fading. The journey begins. When they arrive at the British Museum, everything feels different. Larger. Older. Heavier with history. And when night falls, the magic activates. But this museum isn't like the one Larry knows. New exhibits come to life. Unknown personalities. Unpredictable dangers. A Roman legion marches with discipline. Ancient warriors stand ready. Creatures from myths and legends begin to move. And among them, someone unexpected. Sir Lancelot. A knight with honor, pride, and a very different understanding of the world. He doesn't see the museum as a place of history. He sees it as a reality. And when he sees the tablet, he believes it belongs to him. That it is his destiny. Larry quickly realizes something. This isn't just about saving the tablet anymore. It's about protecting it. Because if the wrong person controls it, the consequences could be far worse than losing the magic. As the night unfolds, the instability continues. The tablet flickers. The exhibits weaken. Time is running out. And Lancelot is already watching, waiting, planning. Larry prepares himself. Because this time, the challenge isn't just chaos. It's something far more dangerous. A belief. A purpose. A man who truly thinks he's meant to take everything. And once that kind of conviction begins, stopping it won't be easy. The night deepens inside the British Museum, but this time, the magic doesn't feel alive, it feels unstable. Like something struggling to hold on. Larry can see it clearly now. The tablet isn't just weakening. It's failing. The exhibits flicker between life and stillness, their movements less certain, their energy fading. Conversations feel shorter. Actions feel slower. It's as if time itself is running out for all of them. And yet, the danger hasn't slowed. Because Lancelot has made his decision. To him, this isn't a museum. It's his world. And the tablet? It's his destiny. He takes it. Not as a thief. But as someone reclaiming what he believes is rightfully his. The moment the tablet leaves Larry's control, everything begins to unravel faster. The magic destabilizes. The connection weakens. And the entire museum starts slipping towards stillness. Larry realizes what this means. If they don't get the tablet back soon, everything will end. Not tomorrow. Not eventually. But tonight. Larry gathers everyone quickly. There's no time for hesitation. No time for doubt. This isn't just about stopping Lancelot. It's about saving everyone. They track him through the museum, moving through exhibits that feel less alive with each passing moment. The once vibrant energy of the place is fading into something quiet, something final. Along the way, they encounter new figures, some helpful, some dangerous, but none as unpredictable as Lancelot. Because Lancelot doesn't see himself as the villain. He sees himself as the hero. That makes him harder to stop. Larry follows him into a grand hall, where Lancelot stands with the tablet, fully convinced he's meant to protect it. He speaks with conviction, with belief, with a kind of certainty that can't be easily shaken. And for a moment, Larry understands him. Because Larry knows what it feels like to find something that gives your life meaning. To hold on to it. To not want to let it go. But this isn't about holding on. It's about letting go. Larry tries to reason with him. Explains what the tablet really is. What it does. What will happen if it's not returned. But Lancelot doesn't listen. Because belief is louder than truth. So the only option left is to act. What follows is a final chase, through corridors, across exhibits, through moments that feel both urgent and surreal. The fading magic makes everything more fragile. More unpredictable. At one point, the team begins to weaken. Literally. Their movements slow. Their voices soften. Time is almost up. Larry pushes forward, refusing to stop. Not now. Not when everything is so close to being lost. With the help of his friends, Jedediah, Octavius, Alcmenara, and even unexpected allies, Larry manages to outmaneuver Lancelot. Not with strength, but with understanding. He shows Lancelot the truth. Not through words, but through consequence. The fading magic. The weakening world. The reality of what's happening. And slowly, Lancelot sees it. The conviction breaks. Not completely, but enough. He hands over the tablet. And in that moment, everything changes. The magic stabilizes. But only briefly. Because the tablet isn't fixed. It's only holding on. Alcmenara reveals the final truth. The tablet can't be restored. Not permanently. Its magic was never meant to last forever. It was always temporary. Larry stands there, hearing it, feeling it, understanding it. And for the first time, he doesn't fight it. Because now he knows. This isn't about saving the magic. It's about accepting its end. The group shares quiet moments together. No chaos. No urgency. Just presence. Larry looks at each of them, not as exhibits, not as responsibilities, but as friends. As family. And in those final moments, something shifts. The fear of losing them becomes something else. Gratitude. Because they existed. Because they mattered. Because they changed him. As dawn approaches, the light begins to enter the museum. Soft. Final. One by one, the exhibits return to stillness. But this time, it feels different. Not like something ending abruptly, but like something completing its journey. Larry stands there, watching it all. Not trying to stop it. Not trying to hold on. Just accepting it. Later, back home, life continues. But Larry is different now. He doesn't chase meaning anymore. He carries it. When he visits the museum again, everything is still. Just displays. Just history. But he smiles. Because he knows the truth. Some magic isn't meant to last forever. But that doesn't make it any less real. And sometimes, the most important part of a story is knowing when to let it go. Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb isn't just about saving magic. It's about accepting change, holding on to memories, and understanding that even the most extraordinary things can't last forever. But the impact they leave behind, that stays. If you enjoyed listening to this narration, please like, share, and subscribe for more movie stories. I'll see you in the next one.